happy Monday. Welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today, we're going to be starting the Age of Apocalypse campaign. We've been playing some of the heroes, been messing around with some of the new cards, but now it's time to play through the campaign itself. We're going to be playing through it with magic, and that's going to be kind of the hero that we go through it with. We're going to be playing a leadership deck. I've built the deck. We'll talk about that. Hey, Jessica, how's it up? How's it going? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Running, how's it going? Let's see how untouchable Unus is. Hey, Luther, how's it going? Welcome. Excited for tomorrow. Excited for tomorrow. We're probably going to be doing 2 games today. That's the goal because I need to go experience the eclipse. I'm actually like right in the path of totality, and so we're going over to a park. We're going to see the total eclipse of the sun. I'm pretty excited for that. And so I'm hoping that we'll be doing 2 games today, potentially 2 or 3 games tomorrow, and then we'll see if we finish it up on Wednesday. Currently, I'm not scheduled to play on Wednesday, but we'll see. We may just have to play some on Wednesday. Jasco, doing well. Back home from the AOA event at the portal. I'm wishing I'd just be back there for it. Nice. How was it? Was it awesome? It looked like a ton of fun. There was a lot of pictures on Facebook and stuff that I was seeing. It looked like a blast. Sweet. Alrighty. So let's talk about the leadership deck that I built for Magic. Now, this is kind of the deck that I wanted to run last week, and we ran out of time. But then, so I was like, this seems like a deck that's going to be fun enough that I want to just take it through the entirety of the campaign. So that's what we're doing here. Good morning, 7 Cent. It was a great time. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Nice. So the idea behind this deck is to just draw all the cards because drawing cards is a lot of fun. So we got Ironheart, Kalu, White Tiger, Maria Hill, Cable, Legion, X, Cosmo, Marrow. Where's Nick? Oh, did I not grab Nick? Nick's in here too. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're not forgetting about Nick. And Nick. So it's a huge ally lineup, mainly because we also have the missions. And the missions are a new mechanic. We'll go over those briefly, but that's the campaign mechanic, which require allies to carry out those missions. And so I wanted to make sure that I had enough for that. Good morning, Derek. How's it going? How's everyone doing? We got 3 copies of Spiritual Meditation. Oh, there's Nick. I knew I put him in there. We got 2 copies of Basic Spell. Now, we actually may cut these out, but this puts us at I think 42 cards. And so we may cut out the Basic Spell, but I kind of like the Basic Spell and how it was working. So I wanted to run with it. We are able to modify our deck throughout this campaign, and so we may cut that out. We got the X-Jet, Build Support and Call for Backup. We got Sorcerer Supreme, Blood Gem, Superpower Training. We got Superpower Training, Triskelion, Mission Leader, and our doubles. So the idea is to play a lot of allies very inexpensively from the top of our deck, and hopefully that wins us the game. Doing great. Can't wait for the eclipse. I'm pumped. It's going to be exciting. The last eclipse, which was in 2017 in this area, was we weren't near the totality, and so it was just kind of like, oh, cool, the eclipse. And it's obviously a very cool thing, but I've just heard so many crazy things about how the full totality of the eclipse looks like. I'm going up to Columbus this evening to visit Dragon's Lair, a board game store up there. I'm hoping that the traffic isn't too bad. Yeah, we're at 41. So good old ally swarm. Heck yeah. And with Magic being able to play the cards for less expensive, I'm thinking that it'll be kind of nice. I didn't run strength in numbers or anything like that. We'll see. We'll see. It's just a lot of card draw already, and so I'm hoping that works. Okay. I was in the path in 2017. Nice. Yeah. I mean, like it. I've heard just nothing but like super awesome things about it, and so I'm really excited. So I think that's happening around 3 p.m. for us, and so we're gonna go over to a park, or we're walking to a park, and we're gonna watch it from there. We're gonna have a partial here in southern Wisconsin, but anyways, Marvel Champions, baby, best game ever. How good is the campaign? This is so I've played Unus, I've played Dark Beast, I've played a couple of the modular sets, but I have not played through the campaign yet. So this is game one of the campaign. So let's figure that out together. See if it's awesome. We have the Xavier Institute. This is wrong. Something must have happened during our time jump. Says Cable. Oh no, says Phoenix. Charles Xavier is dead. I can't believe it. We'll find out who did this. No need for that, renegade. We found you. Death to the enemies of the apocalypse. It's our story intro. So scenario 1, Unus. So we have the infinite modular set, which has the gene pool, which dissuades chump blocking, which will be kind of fun with how our deck is built. But then we also have some campaign instructions. We're going to do the scenario setup first. So we go scenario setup, then campaign setup, then player setup. And so we'll read this first because we have to deal ourselves an encounter card. And so the Age of Apocalypse is not in there. Good morning. How's it going? Champions campaign. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Alrighty. So hunting gene traders. Reveal the gene pool side scheme. In expert mode, deal each player a face down encounter card. There's toughness. Unus starts with 15 hit points. So let's go ahead and pump him up to 15. And if gene pool is at 3, he gets retaliate 1. 6, he gains stalwart. 9, he gains an amplified token. So we got retaliate 1 here. Setup. Each player records their identity in the campaign log. We're going to use magic. And then players cannot switch identities through a campaign. Shuffle the Age of Apocalypse modular set into the encounter deck. So this is important because we know that the Age of Apocalypse modular set is not going to be the card that was dealt to us. Gene pool is great. Gene pool is really great. So gene pool permanent setup. After an ally is defeated by anything other than consequential damage, place 3 threat here. So if you chump block, you place threat there. You don't lose the ally, but you do place 3 threat there, and then it's going to power up Unus. It's also going to power up a couple of the other cards in the Infinite mod set. Hey, Angus, how's it going? Welcome. What's your favorite campaign before playing this one? I think this one will just be just as good. I think that my favorite campaign, when we are talking about campaigns, I'm talking about the kind of campaign mechanic, the story, or not necessarily the story, but like the through line of the campaign. Probably Sinister Motives. Will this one be as good? Maybe not. From what I've seen about the missions, and we'll talk about those here probably next bullet point, I don't think I like the missions. I don't like the idea of the missions. No, I haven't tried them, so I want to reserve judgment until I actually try them. But I'm not the biggest fan of what these missions are doing. But we'll see. Randomly select one of the available missions. All right, here we go. So I thought I read somewhere that I wasn't supposed to choose number 5. Where did I see that? Yeah. When setting up scenarios 1 through 4, only do mission side schemes 1 out of 5 to 4 out of 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll reroll a 5 or a 6. 1. Got Sabotage the Seawall. So, Sabotage the Seawall has a forced response. After you resolve a mission attempt, place 1 attempt counter here and deal 1 damage to each ally at the mission. If there are 4 attempt counters here, remove the mission team from the game and flip this card over. When defeated, shuffle each player card here into the owner's deck. This is going to come in with 5 threat. I'm actually going to figure out. I'm going to put this here. This is going to be the mission attempt area. Seems early to save X. Yeah, right? Yep. How's it going? What's up? How you doing? So this is going to come in with 5 threat per player. And let's talk about missions here, because we are going to be playing cards to the missions, allies to the missions, I should say. Allies to the missions. When you play an ally to the mission, good morning. How's it going? Good morning. When you play an ally to the mission, it does not have a text box, so all the text boxes are blank. And then you can make a mission attempt where you can exhaust mission team to either reduce the cost of the next ally played to the mission by 2 or make a mission attempt. Mission attempt, you discard X cards from the top of the deck, where X is the number of allies at the mission, and you assign each card to one of those allies. If it has a matching resource icon, sweet, we're good, and we're going to consider it a participating ally. You're going to remove threats from the mission side scheme equal to the thwart of the participating allies, and deal damage to the overseer minions, which we're about to grab, equal to the attack of the participating allies. Now, yeah, they have to be participating. Deal damage. Yep. Remove X threat. Perfect. So it's a little weird. We want to take it out. I assume that there's campaign implications for not taking it out. We do get a basically, and it's an Avenger mansion every single turn when we do take it out. But it'll be interesting. I don't know. Using X when the story he's dead. Does it say that I'm not allowed to use Professor X? Like I know that in like Sinister Mode you're not allowed to use Venom. I guess I could probably cut out X. No, just found it funny. Yeah, I guess I could probably cut out X, but I feel like there's just so many single stage schemes in this deck or in this campaign, and I don't have any access to confuse outside of leadership. Yeah, it's Professor X's clone. How about that? We start with 10 health. Okay. Randomly select one of the Overseer minions. I believe I can choose any of these Overseer minions whenever I'm setting up the campaign. Yeah. We roll a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the Sugar Man. Victory 5. Cannot take damage while another minion is at the mission. After you discard cards, heal 3 damage from Sugar Man for each physical resource discarded. He comes in with 5 health. And he cannot... Yeah. And Victory 5. So he's the Overseer minion there. If you see X, it means you definitely beat the campaign. Plus time hijinks. Yeah, there you go, Darcy. Nice. First player takes control of mission team. Each player searches their deck for an ally and adds it to their hand. Add +1 hit point to Unus. Oh, thank you. Yep, thank you. Good catch. I think we're gonna start here with, who would we start with? We could start with Nick. We could start with Maria. We could start with Cable. We could start with probably just Colossus, right? I reject your reality and substitute my own. Exactly. Colossus coming in with toughness and then being able to just start to block Unus. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to go with Nick. We're going to go with Nick. And Nick can hopefully draw us into Colossus. I'm super excited for these hero spoilers. Nightcrawler having a location mechanic would be dope. That would be really cool. Oh, that'd be a really interesting way to do that. Do you think we're gonna get something on Thursday? That'd be kind of cool. That'd be really exciting, actually. Now we're gonna draw up to our hand size. We have 6. We got Soul Strike. I guess we do have Confused in her kit. We'll cut out Professor X. Is this X? No. Where's X? Okay. Yeah. We'll do that for theme. Soul Strike. Mission Leader. Call for backup is huge here too for Colossus and build support. Interesting. Alrighty, so I think I probably want call for backup. We could go build support. That gets us an X-Jet. I'm gonna stack that like that. We'll go ahead and toss Soul Strike. We don't need Soul Strike. I think we're going to toss... I think we're going to toss build support. I think I'd rather go call for backup than build support. Rip X. Ooh, starting the campaign with magic. Yes, I am. Wasteland, how you doing? On the topic of Professor X, one of the achievements for the AOA event was to kill Professor X 20 times. Oh, geez. It's a fairly decent hand, honestly. I'm not too upset with the hand. I would like a double. I think I'm going to... Build support could also grab Limbo, which could be really, really important. If we grab Limbo... Hold on, actually, what if we grab Limbo? We can then toss Colossus on the top of our deck and have Colossus cheat Colossus in during the enemy phase for a nice little chump block there. We're just gonna mulligan that, and we're gonna draw in Scrying. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and scry. I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards of our deck. We got Stepping Disc, the X-Jet, and Superpower Training. We discard one of these, draw one of these, and put one on the top of our deck. Let's go ahead and put Stepping Disc on the top of our deck. We're going to draw the X-Jet and discard Superpower Training. Bah! Hit enter too soon. Sounds like... Sounds like what? Sounds like what? All the fingers and toes are crossed for Thursday spoilers. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be really, really awesome. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and flip up. I'm not going to trigger the interrupt when we flip up, but I am going to go ahead and... Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Oops. Let's do this. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on Gene Pool. We're going to use Colossus, the X-Jet, Mission Leader, and Build Support to play Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Top card is Magic Barrier. We're going to play Spiritual Meditation. Draw Magic Barrier and Spiritual Meditation. We're going to toss Magic Barrier. Top card is Basic Spell. We're going to play Spiritual Meditation. I'm going to draw a Basic Spell, White Tiger, and we're going to toss Magic Barrier. We'll use a Basic Spell to play Call for Backup. The funny thing is, for this story, Legion, Professor X's son, killed Professor X on accident to an attempt to kill Magneto. Uh-oh. Legion's time-traveling shenanigans killed his dad, himself, and kicked off the Age of Apocalypse. That's a bummer. Like, that's not a great thing to carry around emotionally. Sounds like we're finding new and amusing ways to use rapid response to recur X to just throw him for the villain attacks. That's really great. Did you play Voltron Cosmo with her? I have not yet. I have so much to play Cosmo aggressive with her. Energy Spear, Enrage, Sidearm, Training. Yeah. It really does look crazy. Okay. So we can go ahead and go Nick Fury and Magic to take out Call for Backup. I'm going to search our deck and discard pile for a ally and put it into play. Grab Cable. So we've got Cable. Now we could use Mission Team to play the top card of our, or the next ally um to the mission, reducing its cost by 1. He was too dead to notice. Nice. Oh my goodness. Okay. And the other reason that I did that in that way is that I wanted to see what the top card of my deck was, which is a Genius, which is actually really, really tough. I don't like that at all. We could go White Tiger. We could play Stepping Disc. See, like, I'm having a hard time just caring about this. With how much we use him to block villain attacks, no wonder X is dead. Yeah, right? I think we're going to go 2 here to remove 2 from Gene Pool. I'm going to use White Tiger to play Stepping Disc. So that's going to ready Magic. And we're going to take a card and put it on the top of our deck. Just going to be... Actually, you know what? We could go, like... We could go Scrying and draw the Genius, but then we don't have anything that we're doing. So let's just go Colossus. Mission Field is really hard to take care of. Yeah, I'm like... I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird because, like, I guess, like, I would want to throw, like, Nick over there. But I felt like it was a fairly decent... I don't know. I'm not sure if I want more spoilers yet. Depends on when they release. If the next 2 release in July, then news is fine. But if the delay pushes 2 to September, I don't want news yet. I really like returning Scrying with Stepping Disc. Yeah, that's a good one to return. 100%, yeah. I guess we will just... We'll thwart one here. Alright, let's stand up. We've got Colossus, Genius, Soul Sword. There's my piercing. Stepping Disc. And Triskelion. Top card is a Legion. Alrighty. We'll go 1. And then we'll add 1 here. Colossus says when an enemy attacks you, play Colossus from your hand, reducing the cost by 1. So Unus is going to attack. We're going to go ahead and use Genius and Stepping Disc to play Colossus. And we're declaring him as the defender without exhausting him. 2, place 1 threat on the mission side scheme. Give the activating villain an additional boost card. Oh, that's annoying. Plus 3, that's going to knock the toughness. Nelson out here being Barry Manilow. Could be magic. Hello, turning turkey today, but just want to pop my head through the door, as it were. How's it going? Welcome. We had 2 encounter cards. The first one being Infinite Soldier, Guard, and he has Quick Strike. So he's going to attack for 2. I'm just going to take the hit. 1, 2. And then we got Hunted, Alter Ego action. Discard a card from your hand to discard this card. It has a hazard. That's not a great start. Nick Fury is going to go away. At the end of the round. I could play Soul Sword. Or I probably want to just get rid of Hunted, don't I? Probably. Sorry if I missed it, but is Summoning Spell in the deck? It is not. I'm not running Summoning Spell. I had... The couple of times I played Magic in Leadership, I was having a hard time with Summoning Spell, mainly because... Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think it works, but no. Summoning Spell is not currently in this deck iteration. I think what we're going to do... Well, Legion's only a 1/1. Like, I don't really want to Do I want to commit Legion over to... I guess I will. Whatever. We'll go Triskelion and Mission Team to play Legion to here. We'll have Magic and Colossus take out the Soldier. Cable will go ahead and thwart 2 here. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego form, discard this card from our hand to get rid of Hunted. Hazards are bad. Hazards are bad, yeah. Yeah. You could have had Nick Fury defend against the Quick Strike. I could have, but I didn't want to place the 3 threat on Gene Pool because I think that my damage is going to be less valuable than a lot of threat removal early in the game. Nick doesn't activate the Gene Pool because it came out due to an ability, not consequential damage. Oh, shoot, you're right. Actually, he's not defeated. He's discarded. He's not defeated. Don't play Legion to the mission area. Why not? Why not? I'm so confused. Why not? Like, it would be nice to have him, but I'm also like, I'm losing, I think, a lot of efficiency if I don't put him into the stand up. Where's Limbo? There's Exorcism. That's nice. The Crown, Stepping Disc, Spiritual Meditation, Strength, and Soul Strike. Give me pictures of Spider-Man. Yeah, his text box is blank, but yeah, no, I know that he won't get his kickers, but I'm also like, I have a lot of allies in the deck, and it would be really nice to have him out here. But if I put him out here, then I have the hazard, or I'm not using like 2 resources. No, the only way that, yeah, I wouldn't be, I could hold on to a card. I don't know. I feel like I need to just like, just throw some stuff over there. I think the idea is to just throw as many allies over there as possible and get rid of it. He has low stats. He does, but I get like, I used all my resources rather than not using all my resources, I guess. I could have kept him. It's like if I keep him, I could keep Soul Sword. Yeah, like I'm like I had to have a card to discard Hunted. So he's in my hand now. And so now, like, I don't play him. I don't play a card. I discard a card, and then I'm discarding a card. So I'm like, I'm discarding 2 cards, or I can play him to the mission for effectively free. Alrighty. We're going to go 1 here. Unus is going to scheme for 2. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. We need 1 here, actually. Then our encounter card. Alright, he schemed for 2. Counter card is Agent of Apocalypse. Guard. Choose either add Agent of Apocalypse to the mission area or it activates against you. Man, we've had 2 of the Age of Apocalypse cards. Why do I want to take out Sugar Man? Why do I care if Sugar Man is defeated? I guess, is there like a negative campaign implication for not taking out Sugar Man? I assume. Or can I not take threat? The mission side scheme cannot be defeated while there are any minions in the mission area. Got it. That's right. Okay. You can't defeat the mission side scheme while overseeing. It seems like there's a lot of like ticky-tacky things about the mission stuff. I think the mission doesn't count unless he goes down. True. I think the mission isn't considered complete until you defeat him. Cool. Thank you. We're going to have him just scheme against us. Okay. It is our turn. Let's play Spiritual Meditation. I'm going to draw Blood Gem, basic spell. I'm going to discard basic spell. Let's go ahead and flip up. We're going to interrupt and place a Soul Strike on the top of the deck. I'm going to use a Genius to play Exorcism to remove 4 threat from here and confuse Unus. I'm going to have Cable go ahead and take out Agent of Apocalypse. I'm going to knock Cable out. I'm going to play Blood Gem. Colossus is going to thwart 2 here. We are going to remove the stun. Soul Strike. This is also gone now. Sup, Nelson? How's the campaign going? Pretty good. Pretty good so far. We are on like turn 3 of the campaign. So I'm enjoying it. Right now I'm trying to figure out what the heck I want to do with my life. So we could play the Crown. I don't think I really want to play the Crown. We could Stepping Disc. I think I want to put use Stepping Disc to put Colossus on the top of my deck. If I do that, yeah, let's do that. Let's go Soul Strike to play Soul Strike. Deal 4 damage here. The top card of our deck is a Lightning, so it does not work, unfortunately. But here we are. Magic's Crown is going to play Stepping Disc. We will ready. I'm going to put Colossus on the top of our deck. It does have to be a... Where's Colossus? Am I just... Oh, Colossus right there. Oh, shoot. That changes things. Oops. That's honestly kind of funny. Let's go Magic Barrier. Then we will go ahead and attack Unus for 2. 1, 2. Been over here stressing out on this one fix to a custom card I make that breaks the game, so I decided to take a break from it right now. Turn 3 and you haven't won yet? Where's that Star-Lord deck? You right? You right? I deserve that. I deserve that. Colossus is... Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's stand up. Where's my Limbo? Got Magic Barrier, Marrow, Maria Hill, Limbo, there it is. Energy 2, 4, 5. Top card is Ironheart. We also don't have Sorcerer Supreme yet. We got 1 here. Got 1 here. When an enemy initiates an attack, let's go ahead and just block with Colossus. It'll be 2, 4. It's going to take out Colossus, which is then going to add 3 threat to Gene Pool, which is going to give Unus his Retaliate back. Then our encounter card is Master Plant. Oh, shoot. We're going to add 4 threat here. Well, that's not good. Okay, so now he has... Oh, I definitely should not have done that, but he has Stalwart, so that goes away. And he has 9, so he has an Amplify icon. Ugh. Well, that's less than desirable. Bummer. Go energy to play Maria Hill. We'll draw Ironheart. We got Kalu on the top. Magic Barrier will play Limbo. We'll go ahead and use Limbo. To swap Marrow with Kalu. No, we're going to swap Ironheart with Kalu. We're going to use Magic's ability to use Kalu to play Ironheart. Draw us a card into Mystical Armor. And have Exorcism there. We're at 8. I know the feeling. Currently learning both PHP and Java. I have the assignments over classes making me want to tear your hair out. Oof. Domino Hero is a superstar here for missions. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, being able to swap that top card of the deck. We are going to Blood Gem, or Mystical Armor. Take 2, 1, 2. So now we have Retaliate 1. And if it's a Lightning or a Wild resource on the top of the deck, then we get +1 defense. We're going to use Mission Team to play Marrow down over here. Maria Hill, Ironheart, and Magic are going to thwart 4 off of Gene Pool. We'll stand up. I'm going to draw Exorcism, Sorcerer Supreme, Cosmo, and counter card. Yeah. Yeah, the missions are interesting. So like on a perfectly successful mission attempt, we would have to go 3 times, which is not the end of the world. But at 3 times we could take out the mission. It does feel like these games are the missions just make it a lot longer because you do want to kind of stall. Glad we have Sorcerer Supreme. Energy. Magic Barrier 2, 4, 5, 6. Top card of the deck is a Colossus. Actually, that's huge. We're going to just keep Colossus there. Heck yeah. Add 1 and 1. Unus is going to attack. We are going to use an energy to play Colossus to declare him as the defender, which is going to go 2 + 3, knock the toughness off of Colossus. We got 2 encounter cards. Calling the Weak. Plays 4 threat on Gene Pool. Oh, jeez. So that's at 10. That's a brutal card. And we've got Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then, if there are any counters on it, he attacks us. So it's going to be an attack of 3 plus a boost card. Let's go ahead and use build support to play Magic Barrier. When an enemy initiates an attack, prevent 3 damage from the attack. Then if the top card of your deck has a lightning or wild resource icon, deal 3 damage. So we're going to deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack for 3, 4. We take 1 damage, and then he's going to take 1 from our retaliate. Where does Phoenix go swimming? In the Gene Pool. Nice. Nice. That's funny. Alrighty. It is our turn. I have to make mission attempts at some point, right? Is it worth making the mission attempt now, knowing that I at least have 1 success? Potentially? Or do we just play Stepping Disc because Stepping Disc is really good? Let's go ahead and go 2, 3, 5. To hit Gene Pool. Let's do a mission attempt. I'm gonna discard a Stepping Disc, and a magic barrier. So we're going to apply this to Marrow. We're going to remove 1 threat here and deal 2 damage here. Top card of our deck is Spiritual Meditation. We'll play Spiritual Meditation from the top of our deck. We'll draw 2 cards. It's a Soul Strike. The top card of our deck is a Lightning. We do have a Limbo, but we don't have any physicals to swap. And so let's go ahead and discard. Oh, I should have done that differently. It didn't matter. We'll discard Exorcism. No, we'll discard Soul Strike. We'll use a Genius to play Sorcerer Supreme, upping our hand size. Unus has a boost icon from the last attack. Yeah, that's why I said he attacked for 3. So I just added that into the base attack. He has a printed attack of 2, but he attacked for 3. But yes, good call. I didn't think about not. I guess I have Blood Gem. I'm at 5 health. That's not great. A hero. Nice. Hey, Aiden. How's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's Limbo Cosmo for Kalu. We're going to Bludgeon Kalu Exorcism to remove 4 threat from Gene Pool and confuse Unus. Because we have a mental on the top. We don't have any health, which is not super desirable, but here we are. You know what? Actually, at this point, we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We'll stand up. Magic does have a lot of kind of sequencing to her, which can be pretty challenging to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White Tiger. That's exciting. And Cable. We could use Limbo. I don't think there's any reason to use Limbo right now. So let's go ahead and add a threat here. Add a threat here. Unus is confused. We're going to get an encounter card, which is Hunted again. At least we're in Alter Ego. Good luck. You playing Standard 3? Yeah. Standard 3 is great. Aiden, how are you finding Magic after some games? Any preferred aspects? I really like her. I really like Magic. I'm having a ton of fun with Magic. My was for aspects. I think leadership seems like a natural fit for her. I like Magic. Yeah. I like Magic. I like trying to think. Protection was also pretty fun because she can get like pretty high defense. Protection was fun. Alrighty. We could interrupt. We don't have Retaliate anymore. We could interrupt. We do have a physical resource. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and flip up to Magic. No, actually, before we do that, hold on. Let's go ahead and discard Soul Strike to get rid of Hunted. Then we're going to flip up to Magic. We're going to put Soul Strike on the top of our deck. Let's use Mission Team and Basic Spell to play White Tiger 2. They're all lightning resources. This is dumb. I'm having a hard time with managing that. And I know that this is a mental, so it's not going to stun. Yeah. But, okay, so what I can do is I can go Cosmo. I'm going to have healed when I was down there, actually. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use Cosmo to play Stepping Disc. That's going to stand me up, and it's going to allow me to grab Exorcism. I'm going to use Mission Leader to play Exorcism from the top of the deck, remove 4 threat from here. And then it's a mental resource, so I'm going to confuse Unus. You didn't want an infinite stunlock. I don't have a deep knowledge of Marvel. What hero would be all about healing characters? One quick question. If I play solo and 4 tokens are on the card, I flip it, right? Yes. Good call. And I need to add a mission attempt. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Colossus is going to thwart 2 off a gene pool. Magic is going to punch Unus for 2. 1, 2. Let's stand up. Got Soul Strike, Cable. I want to get Cable over to here. Scrying. Nick, 2, 4. Spiritual Meditation, and Soul Sword. Also, Nick would be good over there as well because he's a 2, 2. Let's go 1 here and 1 here. Unus is going to attack us for 2. Honestly, we're going to block this. Our top card is a Lightning, so we have 3 defense. He's attacking for 2. Place 1 threat on the mission size game. Ugh. Gross. And an additional boost card. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage instead. We take no damage, and we deal 1 damage to Unus because we have Retaliate 1. All right, and counter card is going to be an Infinite Hunter. Deal 3 damage to an ally you control. Great. And that's going to go here and place 3 threats on Gene Pool. Yeah, they really don't like allies in this campaign, do they? Alrighty, so I think the goal here is to get probably Cable over here. If I can get Cable over there, then we're feeling pretty good. I could limbo Cable and get Cable over there for 1 resource. Let's scry. We got Stepping Disc, Superpower Training, and a Magic's Crown. We are going to put Magic's Crown on the top of our deck. We will take Stepping Disc and discard Superpower Training. The reason we want Magic's Crown on the top of the deck is because that's a mental resource, which is going to allow us to get Cable. Let me see if I have any doubles left. I have 2 doubles. I have 1 double left. Strength. Hey, Jester. Dum Dum is one of the best solo mission allies. Unless you're Justice, then it's Captain Britain. It'll help you out a lot. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about that. I don't think I like it. We're going to... I want to make a mission attempt. Let's go Nick, Spiritual we're going to hang on to Spiritual. Nick, Soul Strike, Soul Sword, and Stepping Disc to play Cable to the mission. We're going to make a mission attempt. So we're going to discard 4 cards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to activate... Sorry, this is like right where my light... I can't see this. So we're going to activate White Tiger, Cable, and Marrow. So that's going to take out Sugarman. After you discard cards, heal 3 damage from Sugarman for each physical resource. So he would... That's a forced response. So he's going to heal, but we still deal enough damage. His victory. And then we're going to remove 2, 4, 5 threat from here. Top card is a Spiritual Meditation. Okay. The Infinite Hunter is mean. Holy cow. Funny thing you did with our mission allies, we put Professor X over there to use his big old 3 thwart and gave him a sidearm. Well, nice. Nice. Yeah, because you can play attachments on the allies over here. I guess we'll play Spiritual Meditation from the top of our deck. We'll draw into the X-Jet and Basic Spell. We're going to keep one of these and discard one of these. We'll discard Basic Spell. Top card of our deck is a Basic Spell, but we've already used the ability there. We'll use Spiritual Meditation to draw Basic Spell and Exorcism. We're at 6 health. We're going to get rid of the X-Jet. We're going to use Bludgeon and Exorcism to play Basic Spell to deal 3 damage to Infinite Hunter. And we don't have... We're about to die. We're going to lose. I could flip down. I'm going to flip down. Did I flip up that turn? Oh, geez. Oh, no. That was a longer turn. I don't think so, because he was confused. I don't think I confused him this... Did I confuse him this round? Oh, crap. No, because I defended last turn, so I was not. So I'll flip down. I'll stand up. Got Ironheart, Stepping Disc, Soul Strike, Magic Barrier. I've been using Deadpool Ally for mission attempts. He does real well. Yeah. 2, 4, 5. And like and maybe that's just what it is, that you have to kind of build for... You kind of have to build for the campaign. I don't know. It's like I don't want to put a ton of allies in the deck for their sole purpose to me not play with them. Dealing damage while stunned. Mystic solves a lot of problems. Yeah. Yeah. That's so true. Let's add 1 here and 1 to Gene Pool. We're confused here. We do have Retaliate back. I'm going to scheme for 2. First encounter card is Culling the Weak. Place 4 threat on Gene Pool. Jeez. And we got Infinite Prelate. Unus activates against you if the amount of threat is 9. Is at least, he gets a tough... Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh. This is not good. He gets a tough stat... Or he's going to activate against this. So he's going to scheme for 3. Attach this card to an infinite minion. It gets +2 hit points. When it's defeated, place 2 threat on Gene Pool. So he's scheming for 3. Takes this to 8. Then... Tough status card. He's going to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. He gets an additional boost card so that's 1 more. Magic is stunned. You can't deal damage. Yeah, I can't attack. Good catch. Yeah. Yeah. Except that just hurt. Okay. It is our turn. We have to deal with threat here. We have to start chump blocking. I think we're just going to play the rest of the game without looking at Gene Pool. Let's heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to flip up and place a spell on the top of our deck, which probably is going to be Basic Spell. Because now we can use Magic Barrier to play Basic Spell to deal 3 damage here. I'm going to place 2 threats on Gene Pool. Okay. Top card is a Exorcism. So we'll go ahead and make our mission attempt. Discard Exorcism, Scrying, Barrier, Stepping Disc, which will clear this. Shuffle each player card into the owner's deck. So that's at least nice. We're going to get those allies back relatively quickly. We're going to flip this card over. After you flip this to the side, remove each card from the mission area from the game. The mission was not defeated. The mission was defeated. Find North America's seawall, remove it from the game, and each player deals 3 damage to an enemy. What's North America? Was I supposed to do something? The mission was defeated. Find North America's seawall. Remove it from the game. Would that be in this deck? I'm having... Or was I supposed to put a card from here? Yeah. Was I supposed to put this card into the deck? Look at the campaign log. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, well. Well, okay. Oops. Okay. So, I guess I just missed it where it told me I had to look at the campaign log. Follow the setup directions. Okay, well, I don't know how to fix that now. That's out of the game. So, when defeated, shuffle the... Nope. The mission was defeated. Find North American seawall, remove it from the game, and each player deals 3 damage to an enemy. Oops. Sorry about that. We made that same mistake on Unus. We played through it. Yeah. The missions have a lot of upkeep. A lot of upkeep. Okay. Top card of the deck is the Crown. At least we know now for the future. Yeah. Okay. Let's use Soul Strike to play Stepping Disc. That's going to ready, and then we're going to put Exorcism on the top of our deck. We're going to Limbo to swap Exorcism with Kalu. We're going to use Ironheart and Cosmo to play Exorcism to remove 4th threat from here. We're going to thwart 1 here. Take that down to 4. The wall was at the bottom. Yeah, the wall was at the bottom. And we'll stand up. You got Kalu, the Crown, Spiritual Meditation, White Tiger, Legion, 2, 4, 5, Mission Leader, Superpower Training on top. I'm going to add 1 here and 1 here. Unus is going to attack us for 3 plus a boost card. We're at 7. We are going to... Oh, and then Mission Team flips over. We're at 7. We're going to take the hit. 3. After the activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter. So you take 1, 2, 3. We deal 1 back for the retaliate. Then our encounter card is Infinite Hunter. Deal 3 damage to an ally you control. Joke's on you, I don't have any allies. Haha. Alright. We'll go Mission Team to draw a card into Superpower Training. Top card of the deck is Soul Sword. We're going to look for our doubles. All our doubles are in the deck, so let's go ahead and Spiritual Meditation to draw Soul Sword and Colossus. Top card is Maria Hill. Alrighty then. We're going to discard Superpower Training. Let's use our ability and discard Kalu to play Maria Hill. I'm going to draw a card into Genius. And then the top card is Stepping Disc now. I like that. I like that. That's nice. Okay. Let's use Mission Leader and Genius. We have not had any side scheme other than Gene Pool to play White Tiger. That'll draw 1, 2 cards, which gives us Cable. Build supports now on the top of our deck. I would like to play... Yeah, I can. Sick. Okay, let's use Colossus, Soul Sword, and Cable to play Legion. We know the top card is a mental, so we're going to be removing 2 threat from a scheme after Legion does a basic activation. Let's go ahead and just attack to remove stun. And use Magic's Crown to play Stepping Disc. And that's going to put Colossus on the top of our deck. Before we do that, let's go ahead and thwart 1 here. And remove 2 because that's a mental. Then we're going to do what we want. We put Colossus there. Stepping Disc readied. We're going to attack for 2 here. White Tiger is going to attack for 2 to take out the Hunter. The nice thing about just ignoring Gene Pool is you can chump block now. So we'll go 2 off of the main. And then we'll stand up. Now, the problem with that is we're spending a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of cards that are going to mess with Gene Pool. So we have to be a little bit careful there. We're going to go ahead and use Limbo to swap Colossus with the top card of our deck, which is going to be Triskelion. Which I guess matters, but 1 and 1. Unus is going to attack. We're going to use our ability to play Energy, Colossus, and we're going to discard White Tiger. And he is the defender for a 3/4/5, which will knock the tough. Seems much more difficult to maintain this scenario in true solo. Yeah. Especially with the mission side. Like, I feel like when I played Unus by himself, he was fine. But when I had to manage the mission as well, that's where it got a little tricky. Because I think I was trying to do both, and I should have just picked mission or Gene Pool, and then whatever happened, happened. Top card of the deck is a Strength. Our encounter card here is a Genetic Experiments. Attached to an infinite minion. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. It's going to surge into, hey, targeted for extermination. When defeated, the player defeats this scheme, confuses their identity. Comes in with 3 and a Crisis. We're at 8 health on Unus. We're at 8 health on Unus. On stage 1, I should say. On stage 1. The Retaliate is annoying. Magic has this back. Let's play Spiritual Meditation. We're going to draw Strength. Deal ourselves an encounter card. I really like Magic though. I really like Unus. I think the missions and is there anyone in chat that enjoys the missions? Have I just had like a tough first go at the missions and like it's put a bad taste in my mouth? Do people enjoy the missions, or are they kind of feeling like me? Draw 1 card. Oh, we have all of our doubles. Stepping Disc is on the top. I don't know why I said we had all our doubles. We definitely don't have all the doubles. Definitely not enjoyable. Just there. They're a lot of work for a little reward. I agree. I 100% agree. We do have to discard a card. We're going to discard Soul Strike. Mission team is going to draw a stepping disc. Top card of the deck is Magic Barrier. I feel like they're more viable to use in standard. Oh, okay. I like the missions made me think differently about allies and how I defend, but the upkeep was a bit annoying. They should have had an immediate effect when they're finished, along with something that carries into the next scenario. Huh. How does Magic compare with Gandalf so far in your opinion? The missions are meh. Okay. I like Gandalf more. I feel like Gandalf, there are just a lot more phases in Lord of the Rings, and so you can utilize his ability like 5 times per round rather than twice per round. That being said, you typically have more resources in Lord of the Rings the longer you go, and so you can utilize his ability more so, and then you have a little bit more flexibility with. I like Gandalf more. Shame the reward isn't better. Next evolution rewards way outpaced these rewards. It did deal damage to an enemy, which threw 3 damage into it tough. The top card is a physical. Let's go ahead and have Maria thwart 2 off of targeted for extermination. And knock Maria out. Legion is going to thwart 1 here. Discard this and deal 2 damage to Unus. 1, 2. Then I'm confused. Blitzing the mission in 2 players so you get the card draw is nice though. Get it done in 3 rounds. I think that's how I'm going to approach them going forward is who cares about the scenario, blitz the mission. Because then you get the mission team. You don't have to worry about any of those cards in there. I actually like them. It's a different take on the regular play pattern. Sweet. Okay, good. Yeah. Good. We'll go Strength and Energy to play Nick. What's the top card? Basic spell. Let's use Triskelion to play basic spell to deal 3 damage here. 1, 2, 3. Top card is Ironheart. Let's use Strength and Energy to play Nick Fury. Just gonna draw 1, 2, 3. We got Ironheart, Stepping Disc, and Cosmo. Top card is gonna be Soul Sword now. Okay, so Unus is at 3. Be nice to play the Soul Sword for piercing. I have 4 health. I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of ways to attack him. Just because of that retaliate. So I'll need to heal at some point. Let's use Nick to deal 2. When he's revealed, he is just, yeah, okay. Colossus will hit him for 2, which will push him to stage 3, where he gets toughness and 18 hit points. All right. Let's use Stepping Disc and Cosmo to play Ironheart. We're going to overplay Colossus here. Ironheart's going to draw us into Soul Sword. Just going to put the top card of our deck as Spiritual Meditation. Ironheart's going to ping the Tough, which is going to knock Ironheart out. I'm going to use Stepping Disc and Soul Sword to play Marrow. Deal 2 damage to Unus. 1, 2. Marrow is going to deal 2. 1, 2. And knock Marrow out. I think missions will definitely take some getting used to. Hopefully getting better with them makes them more fun because they sound so cool in the articles. That's fair. That's fair. Um, yeah, and it may just be one of those things that I need to just kind of get used to all the upkeep, right? It's like I love Lord of the Rings, and there's just a stupid amount of upkeep in that game. So maybe it's just the unfamiliarity of them. We have 14 health left. Let's go ahead and attack for 2. 1, 2. We'll take 1. Let's stand up. We got Spiritual Meditation, Superpower Training, X-Jet, Exorcism, 2, 4, Spiritual Meditation, and Mission Leader. Top card of the deck is a Soul Strike. I'm not going to limbo anything there. We got 1 here, 1 here. Unus is going to attack for a stupid amount, and we're going to block with Nick, and even higher more. So it was 4. It was an attack of 7. So Nick gets knocked out. We're going to add 3 here. Gosh, I hope there's not a bad effect for having a lot of threat on Gene Pool. Loving all this Apocalypse content. Good. Hey, Roland, how's it going? How you doing? Top card. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one is targeted for extermination. The player defeated this, confuses their identity. Comes in with 3. And then Sinister Strike. Uh-oh. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then the villain is going to attack us. So it's going to be 4 plus a boost card. We're going to block with Legion here. Plus 2. It's going to knock Legion out. And we're going to we have 20 threat on Gene Pool. Oh, I really hope it doesn't say, like, if there's 25 threat on Gene Pool, you lose the game. It's like, oh no. Alrighty, let's go Spiritual Meditation to draw Soul Strike. White Tiger, beautiful. Magic's Crown is on the top. Let's go ahead and toss the Superpower Training. Let's Limbo to swap White Tiger for Magic's Crown. Then we're going to use Mission Leader and X-Jet and Magic's ability to play White Tiger from the top of our deck, reducing the cost by 1 and drawing 3 cards, Spiritual Meditation, Kalu, and a Magic Barrier. Unus is at 12. We're at 3. Top card of the deck is a Stepping Disc. That's probably worth it. Let's go Spiritual Meditation. We draw a Stepping Disc. And Exorcism. Top card of the deck is a Cable. We will toss Exorcism. Don't need that. So we have Soul Strike for 4 damage. White Tiger is 2. Magic is 2. That puts him at 4. Does damage get dealt? Yeah. Okay, so if we can get another Soul Strike and pay for it, we win the game. So there's 1 in there. Do we have 2 or 3? Is there 20 threat on Gene Pool? Your win doesn't count. Oh, sad. I think there's only 2 Soul Strikes in that deck, right? So there's a Soul Strike. We can go Stepping Disc, Spiritual Meditation, Bludgeon. We don't have enough. Oh, we have Mission Team. We're good. We're good. Okay. So let's go ahead and attack for 2 here. 1, 2. We will take a damage. We will yo Magic Barrier to play Stepping Disc to put Soul Strike on the top of our deck. Mission Team will draw Soul Strike. Nope. And White Tiger will deal 2. 1, 2. Which will knock out White Tiger. But then I'm going into the next scenario with 1 health, which is probably not great. Brant. Missions would have benefited from gradual benefits or completed steps. But I think that's what's happening. We're going to play Soul Strike. Deal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We take 1. Final Soul Strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1 health going into stage. Or into Horseman. Oops. Oh, yikes. Alrighty. So cool. Strike the mission side scheme from the campaign log. If the mission side scheme was defeated, follow the defeated instructions for that side scheme on the defeated campaign log. So remove North American Seawall side scheme from the campaign. Each player chooses a support from any aspect and may include one copy of that card in their deck for the rest of the campaign. That card does not count against your minimum deck size. It is interesting that it counts against maximum but not minimum. Ooh, okay. What do we go for a support, an off aspect support? That's exciting. That's kind of fun. Boot camp would be kind of interesting. I guess we can look through cards. And I am asking for suggestions just because I'm curious what y'all would pick. Boot camp is interesting. I feel like aggression, healing factor. I thought that was an upgrade. Is that a support? Unus is a fight I really enjoy. 4 Horsemen. Next up is intrigued to see how it goes also. Healing factor is an upgrade, unfortunately. Yeah. But that is interesting. What supports do we have in pool? We have plot convenience. Plot convenience could actually be really nice. The flurry of activations and triggers with 4. Gotcha. Yeah. Be interested to see how that goes. Med team is always interesting. I think med team could be pretty beneficial, especially with like Legion, Cable. We want to keep those allies alive, and so med team allows us to do that. I think med team's a pretty high contender. We can put any of the blue supports in there regardless. So we got Beat Cop, Surveillance Team. So many upgrades. Oh yeah, that was the support one. I'm thinking Boot Camp or Med Team. What are we feeling? I'm kind of leaning towards Med Team. I think Med Team provides a little bit more support than making sure that there's not any supports in here or anything. Yeah. Let's go Med Team. Nice. Cool. I do like it when campaigns bring in off aspect cards. The mission side scheme was not defeated. The Overseer minion was defeated. Strike its name from the campaign log. Record each identity's remaining hit points, which is 1. Yay. Uh-oh. And then we got Domino and Deadpool. These guys just keep coming. Guess that's why they call them infinites. Everyone rally on me, Magic. Get us out of here. Welcome to the Resistance, X-Peeps. Who are you? Where have you taken us? We are X-Men, and this is our home. Magneto? What happened to Professor X? You mean my friend Charles Xavier? He died in Cairo years ago, soon after Apocalypse attacked the United States and conquered all of North America. Charles always dreamed of peace between human and mutant. We X-Men fight Apocalypse in his name. At last, we found the X-Men's headquarters. Destroy them all. We got scenario 2, the 4 Horsemen next. What time is it? It is 11:22. Yeah, let's go ahead and run through the 4 Horsemen. I don't think. I wonder if I modify the deck at all. I don't know if I do. I guess I could throw like Dum Dum. I think Dum Dum goes in there. And it's weird because it's like not a card that I would put in the deck, but it's like just a very, very good mission player. And I guess like all of the wilds are good as well. So he's a physical. I just wish I played campaign more often. Also, oh no, 4 horsemen. Like Venom is kind of interesting because he's a wild. He matches everything. He's a 2/3. Dum Dum's a 3/3. I honestly kind of think Venom could be a better choice. We do have a lot of manipulation with the top card of our deck with magic. Also allies with drawbacks. That's kind of why I'm thinking Venom. Any other wilds that I can just play? Let's see what these two. I think I may take out. I'm going to take out build support. I don't think I need build support. Now we have med team now, but give me that back. Deadpool. Oh, Deadpool. Deadpool's a good one. Yes, good call. Good call, Neris. Yeah, he has got a wild. Deadpool's just a good card too. Let's grab Deadpool. Just the thought of Venom going on a mission. And the nice thing is that they don't take consequential damage. They can be reduced cost. Okay, we got Cable. I want to keep Cable. Figure out what cards I should cut out. I think I'm going to cut out the X-Jet. I don't ever really feel like I need the X-Jet with magic. Mission Leader is nice. Do we need Marrow? I could probably cut out Marrow. Where does that put us at? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That puts us at 40. I guess 41 with this. Let's try that. Let's try that and see what happens. Oh my gosh. 1 health is tough. 1 health is not going to be great. But I think with the mission side schemes, it's going to be a little bit better. Or like with the allies in here directly, which are going to be directly used to combat the sites or the missions. I think that'll be nice. I do need Dystopian Nightmare out of here in standard 3, an expert, I guess. Not the infinites. Dystopian. We do need AOA as well. Standard 3. Yeah, okay, so game 1 down. Game 1 down. I've had better ends of a campaign, or of a campaign game. I think going in with 1 health is going to be pretty tough. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, wait, no. Alrighty. The next one up, we have the 4 Horsemen. The 4 Horsemen is a multi-villain scenario, which I'm pretty excited about. The 4 Horsemen also, just from the preview articles and everything that we've seen so far, looks not the most easy scenario that we've ever played. And so that'll be fun. But we got Death, War, Famine, Pestilence. When we're setting this up, we're going to shuffle these up and reveal them in a random order. I am doing expert campaign, yes. Yeah. Okay, so we got Pestilence, War, Death, and Famine. And what we'll do is similar to like when I'm playing Sinister 6, I'll just keep the damage on each one of these. 4 Horsemen is the hardest in the box unless you have Stun Confuse. Oof. I'm stoked to see this play out. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so give each villain a hit point dial to set their starting hit points. We're just going to use tokens. And then if you do not have enough hit point dials, you can use dice, counters, pen, paper, some other method to track each villain's hit points. The horseman causes the active counter to pass to the next villain, which will just go into this row. And the encounter refers to the villain, adjustable difficulty. We're using side B, so we're going to start with Pestilence. Oh, wait, hold on. We're definitely not done setting that up. Then 1 health is very bad. Right? Yeah, no, 1 health isn't great. Alrighty, so setup. Shuffle the Age of Apocalypse modular set into the encounter deck. Let's make sure that we don't have any thing that we have to do set up. Shuffle the 4 horseman villains. Reveal them in a row from left to right. Place the active counter on the leftmost villain. Active counter is just going to be up here in the throne. Each player reveals a random side scheme from the 4 horseman encounter set. So we have to find a... When defeated, the player defeats this scheme, discards an upgrader support they control that comes in with 6 and a hazard. Uh-oh. After Pestilence attacks you, if she has at least 1 hit point, treat your identity's text box as if it were blank except for traits until the next villain phase begins. Ugh. Okay, so we can shuffle these in now. After a villain activates, move the active counter to the next one. Alrighty. Shuffle Age of Apocalypse modular set into the encounter deck. Just did that. Randomly select one of the available mission side schemes. But not that one. I'm going to roll a dice for the Overseer. I'm going to reroll a 6. Then Mr. Sinister. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Liberate the Seattle Core. After you resolve a mission attempt, place an attempt counter. If there are 4 mission counters here, flip over. It comes in with 5 threats. And we're going to remember to do the setup this time, which is on the back. Liberate the Seattle Core. Set each copy of Desperate Measures upgrade outside out of play. So those are over here. The Desperate Measure upgrade. Attach to an ally. It gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, +1 hit points. Considered to have a wild resource icon in addition to its printed resource icon. Well, that seems pretty good. Big fan of that, actually. Overseer takes control of the mission. Each player searches their deck for an ally and adds it to their hand. This card counts towards your ally limit. We're going to grab Venom. Because Mr. Sinister, players cannot assign cards with the same resource icon, meaning lightning, mental, physical, or wild, to more than one ally each mission attempt. Set each player's hit points. Each player may place 3 threat on the mission side scheme to heal their identity to full hit point value. It's probably not worth it, right? That's probably not worth it. Three threat is so much. I've known War for less than 2 seconds. I already hate him. I don't take well to villain taking away my upgrades. Oh, yeah, War. So after War attacks you, if he has at least 1 hit point, discard an upgrader support you control. Death is after Death attacks you, if he has at least 1 hit point, deal 1 damage to each character you control. And then Famine is after Famine attacks you, if she has at least 1 hit point, discard the top 10 cards of your deck. I think there is a real strategy here to letting Pestilence scheme on us turn 1. And staying down healing twice. And just throwing allies over to liberate the Seattle Core. Because these are all after they attack, but not after they scheme. Ravages of War, oh my gosh. Too many things. There's too many things to take care of. I'm scared. Okay. They all have 12 hit points. And I think we just win when we deal the 48 damage. That's kind of how I'm reading it. So Pestilence is a 3/2, War is a 2/3, Death is a 2/3, Famine's a 3/2. Alrighty. We got this. We got Venom, Spiritual Meditation, Genius, beautiful. That's 3. Sorcerer Supreme is 4, 5, 6. Honestly, I may just keep that hand. That is not a bad hand at all. 2, 4. Yeah, we're just going to keep the hand. Okay. Let's play Spiritual Meditation. I'm going to draw a Magic Barrier and a Ironheart. We're going to toss the Magic Barrier. We're going to play Spiritual Meditation. We're going to draw White Tiger and Soul Sword. We're going to discard Soul Sword. We're going to use Mission Team and a Genius to play Venom 2 over here. I'm going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Venom would love to go on mission. He's the lethal protector, better than Spider-Man, and best at the missions, of course. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to sit in Alter Ego and hope for the best. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play White Tiger to the mission. Instead of running Sorcerer Supreme and Blood Gem, is that worth it? We could also play Ironheart to the mission and play Blood Gem. Sorcerer Supreme seems really good. But also, if we defeat the mission, we're going to play White Tiger to the mission. If we get 2 successful mission attempts, we can immediately get rid of Mr. Sinister. And we need 1 more to get rid of the threat there. So let's stand up. Got Cable. Call for backup. Basic Spell. Spiritual Meditation. Soul Strike. Deadpool. Soul Strike is also nice here because we can stun Pestilence, which can help. I'm going to add 1 threat to the main, and then Pestilence is going to scheme for 3. You are stunned. So just 3, so that's nice. That takes us to 4. We have 2 encounter cards coming our way. First one is Sinister Strikes. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then if it has any counters, it surges. So we're going to surge into Horseman of War. Heal 2 damage from War. Give him a tough status card. He activates against you. So War is going to scheme for 2, 3. It's going to take us up to 7. Then we've got Worldwide Crisis. Choose to either place 3 threat on the mission side scheme or take 1 damage and this card gains Surge. Oh, no. Okay, so if we place 3 threat, that takes us up to 8 threat, and we just have to have 2 successful. We have to have 2 successful regardless. Now it has to be 2 perfect successes, but we have a lot of lightning in the. I'm gonna place the threat. I don't like it, but I think that's what we kind of have to do. Okay, it's our turn. We're gonna play Spiritual Meditation. I'm going to draw Limbo. There it is. Nice. And Med Team. We're going to discard Med Team. We're going to... Do we have a Lightning? We don't have a Lightning in the deck. Uh-oh. We're going to discard Basic Spell instead. And... do we heal? We're at 4. I think we heal here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to flip up. We're going to interrupt by placing Basic Spell on the top. We're going to Mission Team to discard Basic Spell and Exorcism. So we don't actually get to, because we can't assign the same resource. Oh, shoot. I didn't think about that. Okay, well, I guess that's... we'll remove 2 and deal 3 damage to Mr. Sinister. Oops. I didn't quite think about that. I don't know if I would have done anything else though. Shoot. I probably should not have healed, actually. Top card is Dum Dum. Yeah, the mission setup was just to set those cards aside out of play. Set each copy of Desperate Measures upgrade up out of play. So yeah, they're just over there. Let's go Med Team to play Limbo. We will Limbo Cable to the top of the deck. I have not used this. Deadpool. We have to play Deadpool to the mission, I think. No, we have to get Deadpool out. We'll go Soul Strike. So we're actually going to keep Cable. We're going to put Deadpool on the top of the deck. Let's go Dum Dum and Cable to play Deadpool. Top card is a Stepping Disc. We're going to use Soul Strike to play Call for Backup. Let's go! How's it going? Deadpool is going to... Ravages of War needs to go. Call for Backup helps us get rid of it. We also, if we take 2 off of Ravages of War, then we have an Exorcism clears it, which we could clear next turn. We could grab Nick with Call for Backup. Let's thwart 2 off a call back for backup. Let's go. Just did a play with Cyclops Aggression, crushed the first stage of Claw, and got rocked by the minions on the second. Nice, nice. Let's stand up. Got Stepping Disc, Nick Fury, Kalu, Energy, 2, 4, and a Stepping Disc. Top card, give me Colossus. It's Mission Leader. Okay. I'm going to add 1 threat to the main. Takes this up to 8 out of 12. Pestilence is going to attack. We're going to block with Deadpool. It's going to be 2 disactivation. Death activates against you. Jeez. Do not give Death a boost card. I guess that's nice. Okay, so Pestilence knocks out Deadpool. Couple of things happen here. Pestilence attacks you. If he has at least 1 hit point, treat your identity's text box if it were blank. Forgot about that. And then after a villain... Oh, after a villain activates. I thought it was after they attack. Okay. So War should have attacked. And then after War attacks you, if at least 1 hit point, discard an upgrade or support you control. So that sucks. There goes Limbo. And then we're going to switch to Death. Death is going to activate against me, not dealing an encounter card. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. And we're going to deal 1 damage to my character. And then we're going to switch to Famine. Well, that was crazy. But I think I did that correct. Where it should have been War on top, which I think we should have 1 less here, but maybe not. No, we shouldn't. War attacked us. We discarded. Death attacked us, which dealt us the damage. Now Famine's the active villain. Oof. We got 2 encounter cards. First one being Hunted. Second one being Worldwide Crisis. Place 3 threat on the mission side scheme or take 1 damage and this card gains Surge. Oh, I did not take it off of the right one. I need 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can place threat on the main, so we'll take a damage. Actually, we should be down to 2. And then Golden Horse, attached to the villain with the fewest hit points without an aerial trait. They gain aerial and considered to have at least 1 hit point. After you attack the attached villains, resolve its force response and discard this card. Um, we'll give it to Famine. No, we'll give it to War. Maybe we can get rid of it before War activates. Ah! Ah! 2, 4, 5. Alrighty, it's our turn. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to... I would like to play Nick. I would also like to play Stepping Disc. If we play Stepping Disc, we can get... We can place a card so that we can make sure that we can trigger this. I think that's probably worth it. If we're going to do that... If we play Nick, we can draw cards. Yeah, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to use Energy, Stepping Disc, and Kalu to play Nick Fury. I'm going to draw a Mission Leader, Stepping Disc, and a Strength. The top card is a Triskelion. Hey, Nelson, watch WrestleMania? I do not watch WrestleMania, though. Was it awesome? We are going to play Strength to play Mission Leader. So after you play, or after a side scheme is defeated, exhaust Mission Leader, each player draws a card. We're going to thwart off of Call for Backup. We're going to go and get a ally. It's probably Deadpool. No, it's definitely going to be like... Dum Dum Dugan. And I think we have to shuffle this deck. The Rock, John Cena, The Undertaker, all current stars. It was freaking awesome. Sick. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Top card of the deck is Legion. Mission Leader will draw us a Legion. Top card of the deck is a Magic's Crown. Okay. I'm going to use we're going to use a Stepping Disc to play a Stepping Disc, which is going to stand us up, and we're going to put Stepping Disc, or we can't put Stepping Disc, but we're going to put Exorcism on the top of the deck. We're going to make a mission attempt. We're going to discard these two cards and activate both of these. That's going to take out White Tiger. Go 1 here. We're going to remove 4 threats and take out Mr. Sinister. Alrighty. We're getting there. Your IRL friend showed up. I'm going to go. Alrighty. See ya. Have fun. We do have a Soul Strike on the top of the deck, but I think... Yeah, we're going to go Dum Dum, Nick, and Magic to take out the Ravages of War. So we don't have that hanging over our head. And then we will use Magic's ability to play Soul Strike to remove the stun. Okay. This is a problem, but I feel like we're starting to get close to oh shoot, we have Hunted. Well, we can't flip down regardless. So here we go. We got Magic Barrier. We've got Basic Spell, Scrying. Give me Colossus. There he is. Actually, I didn't want to draw Colossus. 2, 4, Triskelion, because I want Limbo. We got Miss Maria on the top of the deck. Okay. Add 1 here. Famine is going to attack us. We're going to block with Nick Fury. He's going to attack for 2. After his activation resolves, put a Pursuit counter. Nick dies. Forced response, we're going to discard the top 10 cards of our deck, which is our entire deck. We will get an encounter card. This is going to shift to Pestilence. Okay. Now we're resolving 3 encounter cards, which is not good at all. Not good. 1, 2, 3. Targeted for extermination, the player defeats the side team, confuses their identity. Hopefully we can defeat it before mission leader goes away. I guess Dum Dum can just take it out. We've got Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursuit by the Past, and if it has any counters on it, the villain attacks us. Alright, so we're going to toss Dum Dum in front of there. So we're going to take 2. You are stunned. And then after he attacks, she has at least 1 hit point. So our text box is blank. And then we're going to switch to War. And Dum Dum is gone. And then we've got Darkchild. I can flip to Alter Ego form. I can exhaust or deal 1 damage to each character you control and discard the obligation. I am going to flip to Alter Ego. If I exhaust, what does that look like? I guess I could have tossed Colossus in front of that attack. It's too late at this point, I think, but that would have been really smart to do. I'm actually not 100% sure what to do there. Shouldn't have put Venom at the mission. If he was there, he'd be so helpful against the 3 encounter cards. I mean, we would have also had 3 more encounter cards, and I don't think I survived 3 additional encounter cards at this part. And kind of the idea was that we were going to blitz the mission and then worry about damage later. Yeah, and I don't think I could have handled the encounter cards. I'm going to deal a damage to me. This gets discarded. Oh, okay. I'm going to deal a damage to me, mainly because I can just heal. Okay. Oh, my text box is blank. I forgot about that. That's tough. That's a tough. I'm going to do this if my text box is blank. Okay. Let's heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We are going to discard Triskelion to get rid of Hunted. I think, okay, so this is I don't have answers. We could leave the mission out. I don't want to leave the mission out there. So okay. I think let's just scry and see what happens. We got 1, 2, 3. We're gonna take the genius. I guess this doesn't matter, right? Oh, we can draw that card with mission leader. So we can use basic spell to take out targeted for extermination, which will draw us a card, which would be Soul Sword. So I guess it does make more sense to grab Exorcism. Because then we can play Exorcism on War, which has a tough. That's not great. Then we roll the dice on if we can actually stun them. Top cards are not face up in Alter Ego. Yeah, but I don't care. So I played Scrying. I put 1 on the back of this is technically face down, but I also am trying to remember a lot of stuff. And so if it's known information, I typically just keep it face up. Like when I play Blindfold, I just keep cards face up so I don't have to like go through the mental gymnastics trying to remember what it is. It is cheating, but it also just I'm managing a lot. We're at 4 health. Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing that is because I played scrying. We can take out, liberate. I don't think I play exorcism. I think actually what I do here is what does war do to me? Discard an upgrade or support. Yeah. So I think I'm going to take basic spell to remove target for elimination. That's going to give me a card draw, which I'm going to take Soul Sword instead. We're going to use Soul Sword. We're going to play Magic Barrier with Soul Sword. We're going to keep Colossus in our hand and use them to block the next attack. I think, yeah. And then, yep. Okay. So we will flip up. Text box is blank, so that's we cannot play this card. We're going to use Genius to play basic spell. Remove 3 threat from here. We're going to Mission Leader to draw Soul Sword. We're going to use Magic Barrier to play Soul Sword. We're going to Mission Team, make a mission attempt. It's a mental, which is good there. And so we are successful. Shuffle each player card in this mission into its owner's deck, and then flip this card over. Okay. After you flip to the side, remove each card from the mission area. If the mission was not defeated, it was. If the mission was defeated, each player adds 1 copy of Desperate Measures upgrade to their hand. Desperate Measures is the attached to an ally, and it's a 1/1/1 considered to have a wild resource icon. I actually don't know if I keep this. Do I care? I think at this point, I'm just discarding this. Oh, I can toss Soul Sword over Mission Leader too. Yeah, okay. So we're going to stand up. Our text box is now no longer blank. We're going to draw up to Kalu, White Tiger. White Tiger doesn't really work in this scenario. Spiritual Meditation, Magic's Crown. Top card of the deck is Spiritual Meditation. Okay. We'll add a threat to the main. We're at 10. War is going to attack us for 4 plus a boost card. We're going to use, I guess, everything. Kalu, White Tiger, and the Crown to play Colossus and declare him as the defender without exhausting. It's going to be 4, 5. That's going to knock the tough. After war attacks, we're going to discard Soul Sword. We're going to move to death. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're getting there. We're getting there. Except this is really scary. Encounter card, we have 1 encounter card. Plague and Pestilence. Oh, wait, shoot. When defeated, what did I missed something, didn't I? This card's an upgrade or support they control. I don't actually think I had any. I don't think I had any when I discarded that. When defeated, the player defeated this scheme treats their identity's text box as if it were blank until the next villain phase begins. Comes in with 6. And a Crisis, which is probably lethal. Sadly. Yeah, we lose. Okay, let's Mission Team to draw a card. We got Deadpool on the top of our deck. I guess we'll play Deadpool. I'm going to thwart 5 off of Plague and Pestilence. And we'll stand up. Got Basic Spell, Stepping Disc, Magic Barrier, Legion, that's 4, and Spiritual Meditation. I do like having Stepping Disc with a Colossus Chump here. We're going to go up to 11. Death is going to attack us. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. That's scary. We're going to block with Colossus. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. It's going to knock the Colossus out. Then we're going to take a damage, and Deadpool is going to take a damage. This is going to swap with Famine. Encounter card, Agent of Apocalypse. Guard. Choose to either add Agent of Apocalypse to the mission area or it activates against you. We have 3 health. I guess this top card is face up. We'll chump with Deadpool. Alrighty. So I want to use this ability before I use her ability before I thwart down Plague and Pestilence. So let's use Spiritual Meditation. We'll take Soul Strike and Exorcism to the top, and we got Ironheart here. Okay, perfect. Actually, really great. Let's use Magic Barrier and Magic's ability to play Ironheart from our hand. And then we got Stepping Disc. Sweet. Top card is Mystical Armor. I'm going to thwart one here. Hey! Thanks for the follow, Jimmy. I appreciate it. The attack triggers are brutal. Get that out of there. So now our text box is blank until the start of the next villain phase. Mission leader is going to trigger and we're going to draw this. Let's use mystical, or actually magic is going to deal 2 damage to the Agent of Apocalypse. Nope, magic is just going to knock this down. Because we're in the territory of that that one encounter card just taking us out. Good to be here. Been thinking about pulling a trigger on this game, but into board games in general. Awesome. Well, this is a fantastic game. I love Marvel Champions. What's your favorite game? Okay, let's go. Let's go basic spell to play Stepping Disc. We're going to stand up and we're going to put probably Colossus on the top of our deck. Or what we could do before we do that, we're going to mission team to draw a card. We got med team. Okay. Now we're going to be putting a card on the top of our deck. Digging Brass Birmingham now? Terraforming Mars is still the all-time vibe. I got Terraforming Mars behind me here and Brass Birmingham right there. Nice calls. Good choices, if you ask me. Good choices. That's awesome. Okay, so I want to... Oh, I'm going to put a mental on the top of the deck. We'll just go Spiritual Meditation. We'll go Mystical Armor and Soul Strike. No, Mystical Armor and Med Team to play Exorcism to remove 4 threat from here. Then I will confuse Famine. I see them. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, no. Brass is in my top 5. Terraforming Mars used to be my favorite game. And it's just kind of, I think I almost overplayed it. But yeah. Awesome. Happy to have you here. Yeah. Let me know if you go with Champions. Champions is my most played game of all time. I'm trying to think if that's actually true. I played a lot of Summoner Wars. But Champions is probably my most. Do you ever get burnt out of Marvel Champions, or is it all still going strong? Hey, Gene. No, I think it's all kind of still going strong. I really enjoy the game, so I don't necessarily think that I've ever had a issue of being burned out. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we have to just. If the top card of your deck has a mental or wild resource icon, confuse the villain. Do you look at it? I guess that's a question that I have. Since I'm not playing with this card face up, I guess I look at it. And so yeah, confuses famine. Let's use. Makes sense. All these days you play such a variety of card games. Yeah. Yeah. I play Champions, Arkham. I think I have a new Arkham campaign starting on next Friday, so I'm excited about that. And then Earthborn, Lord of the Rings, Ashes. A lot of good stuff. We're going to Soul Strike the Agent of Apocalypse. We're going to thwart one off of here. Stand up. I am nervous. Spiritual meditation. Cosmo. Cable. This is fine now. Maria, 2/4. Soul Strike. Top card of the deck is a Strength. Bummer. At least we have a Spiritual Meditation. We got one here. Famine is... Oh, well, that's going to get knocked out. Famine's attacking for 2 plus 3. It's going to knock out Ironheart. Discard 10 cards. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Which will give us an encounter card. We'll shuffle. Yeah. Not an easy encounter. We have not dealt a single point of damage yet. So that's not great. And we have 3 counters on Pursued by the Past. So we'll be fine, team, right? Right? We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Okay, top card of the deck. Give me Colossus. Basic spell. That's not too bad. Then this is going to switch with Pestilence. We got 2 cards. The first one being Dark Designs. Place 1 Pursuit counter. Then we're going to get our Nemesis. Belasco. After Belasco activates against you, discard the top 3. Ruler of Limbo. So we're actually going to go find Limbo. And we'll be able to get Limbo back, which will be nice. Sorry, I can't see very well on my phone. Do the villains attack trigger if they have above 1 HP? Yes. Yes. But like this attachment, the war is considered to always have 1 HP. I haven't done any damage at all. Yeah. Unfortunately. I've been playing standard 3 wrong. I thought the Nemesis comes out after 3 counters. Ooh, a lot of your games are null and void. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, well, hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. One of those games where you got out of the curve and one of those games where you got to out-curve them before doing any damage. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, you have to sustain. It did not help that I started with 1 health either. Like, I couldn't use health as a resource. Then we stayed down because we had 1 health, which let them scheme on us real hard. Next card is Exhaustion Surge. Exhaust your identity. Bummer. We got hunted again. Stop that. Get hunted out of here. I'm tired of hunted. Let's use Mission Team to draw Triskelion. Top card of the deck is now going to be Magic Barrier. Let's use Spiritual Meditation. We're going to draw Magic Barrier. And Stepping Disc, we're going to toss Magic Barrier. We can use Soul Strike. I want to play Cable. Well, I don't actually see a route out of here. I don't see a route out of this. Because we have Belasco. We're just going to take too much damage. So we have to play Maria. Let's go Cosmo, and we could Soul Strike. We have Blood Gem on the top. So actually, can we Soul Strike Pestilence? That saves us a lot of health. That's pretty great, actually. Can we Soul Strike both Pestilence and Velasco? Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, we absolutely can. Absolutely can. Alrighty. So, got Triskelion and Cable to play Soul Strike. We'll deal 4 damage to Pestilence. And stun because we have a wild. We are going to Cosmo Stepping Disc. We will stand up, and when we play Stepping Disc, we're going to put Soul Strike on the top of our deck. We're going to use our ability to play Soul Strike from the top of our deck. And we do have a wild now. We'll deal 4 damage to Belasco. Actually, yeah, we will. 4 damage to Belasco. And stun. Okay. Hunted is annoying. Let's go ahead and thwart 1 off a Ruler of Limbo. And we'll stand up. We got Blood Gem. White Tiger. White Tiger does not work in this. Desperate Measures. Strength. 2, 4. Exorcism. Okay. And Genius. Alrighty. Top card of the deck is a Nick Fury. That's good. That's really, really solid there. Alright. We got 1 here. Pestilence is stunned. Belasco is stunned. We got 2 encounter cards. Ahab's Energy Spear attached to Ahab, otherwise attached to the villain. When the attached enemy attacks, it gains Overkill and Piercing. And we have to discard after... Okay, well that's... not good. Overkill and Piercing. Okay. Golden Horse attached to the villain with the fewest hit points without an aerial trait. So that's going to be here as well. So Pestilence is now a 4-5 Overkill Piercing. Sick. That's good. That's real good. Alrighty. Okay. We're going to use White Tiger and Genius to play Nick Fury from the top of our deck. Nick Fury is going to draw us 3 cards. Sorcerer Supreme, Dum Dum, and Stepping Disc. Top card is now Superpower Training. Let's use Nick to thwart Ruler of Limbo. We get Limbo in play. Mission Leader is going to trigger, and we're going to draw Superpower, which puts Mystical Armor on the top of the deck. Okay. This is a hard... It's not great. It's not great. Let's go Mission Team to draw Mystical Armor. Top card is Magic's Crown. We'll Strength to play Sorcerer Supreme. Magic is going to take out Belasco. Since we have a wild there, we are going to use Dum Dum and Desperate Measures to play Exorcism to remove 4 threat from the main and confuse Pestilence. It actually may be worth, like, just... Ooh, actually, it may be worth not confusing Pestilence. Let Pestilence scheme... I'm not going to let Pestilence scheme on us for 4. But now we have a safe trip down. I'm sure this will be fine for the Horseman. Thanks. We'll play Blood Gem. That's going to be a target for War to get rid of. So that'll be nice. Let's go ahead and... Superpower Training will play Stepping Disc. We'll stand up and we'll take and put a magic card on top of our deck, which will be Soul Strike. We are going to flip down and we're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to discard mystical armor to get rid of hunted. Okay, let's stand up. It's so intense. We got Soul Strike, Magic Crown, Stepping Disc, Ironheart, 2, 4, Venom, 5, and Basic Spell. Honestly, straight up, we could drop Venom, take the attack of 5. That overkill is not going to be too bad. And then Venom leaves before he actually does any bad things happen. That actually, yeah, that's nice. Top card is not face up. We're going to add a threat. We are going to be confused. Our encounter card is Under Fire. Of course it is. Metal Wings. Attach to Death and move the active counter to him. He gains Retaliate 1. He's considered to have at least 1 hit point remaining. After you attack Death, resolve his forced response. After you attach... I don't have to do that. I don't have to do the Golden Horse there. Okay. Okay. And then we got Hound. Guard. If you're in hero form, he attacks you. Otherwise, change your identity to hero form. That's less desirable. Okay. Top card is Deadpool. Okay. Nick is going to go away. Is this scenario's difficulty upped by the campaign at all? I think the missions, yes. I'm also like, are the downsides of the missions is not doing the missions a huge hindrance, or is it just kind of fine? That's a question. I do not know the answer to that. Death deals a damage to each character. We're gonna magic to take up the Hound. We are going to mission team to draw a card. Spiritual Meditation on the top. All right. Let's go with a Limbo. Spiritual Meditation, Ironheart. We're going to use a basic spell to... No, not yet. We're not going to put Ironheart. We're going to put Venom on the top. Yeah. No, we're not. We're going to put Dead. Did I just swap out Ironheart? No, we're going to leave Ironheart on the top. I'm not going to use Limbo quite yet. Because I want a physical resource. The problem is Death is going to deal a damage to all of us. I mean, a permanent Avengers Mansion for completing the mission is nice. It is, but it's so many resources to take out the mission. Like, so many, right? So I probably spent... I think I spent 2... White Tiger was 1, that's 3, plus the card's 5. So I need to have 6 turns after the mission, after I complete the mission, in order for me to make my money back on the resources I spent over here. So I'm trying to figure out if I just ignore the missions, which is also seems kind of sad to do for the campaign, but if I ignore the missions, is that just going to be better off? All right. Let's just play Spiritual Meditation. We got Ironheart, Spiritual Meditation. Top card is Scrying. Spiritual Meditation will draw Scrying. Exorcism. Top card is Basic Spell. Let's scry. We got Basic Spell. Med Team. Magic Barrier. We'll put Magic Barrier on the top. We'll draw Med Team and we'll discard Basic Spell. Okay, so I want to. Still waiting for AOA in Australia. You're the first person I've actually watched playing campaigns missions. Though I only started watching about 10 minutes ago. I can't form much of an opinion on the missions. Is the comeback on? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping the comeback is on. Ignoring missions that give rewards is okay, but I think it's good you do missions to avoid punishment. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, let's use Med Team and Stepping Disc. No, let's use Med Team and Basic Spell to play Soul Strike to deal 4 damage to death. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, we just do it like this. We take a Retaliate 1, and we're going to trigger the ability, take a damage to get rid of the Metal Wings. AOA is not out in Canada. Are they coming out soon though? I think I messed something up. I think Ironheart's not supposed to be in my hand. I'm just gonna discard Ironheart. I think that's the best way to play that fairly. Let's Limbo. Magic Barrier for Stepping Disc. We're going to play Stepping Disc to ready, put a card on top of our deck. We don't have Colossus, do we? Yeah, that's too bad. We have Exorcism. Mental or Wild Resource. Okay. Oh wait, no. I get Exorcism needs a mental, but it is a lightning. I get those confused all the time. We're going to put Soul Strike. Because now we're going to use we need to get a ally out there, which we will have Colossus. 2, 4. Yeah, we'll have Colossus available to us. So that's nice. Let's use we have 4 health. I can't take health. Let's go ahead and deal 2 damage to death. We'll go Venom and Deadpool to play Exorcism, remove 4 threat, and confuse death. No, we'll confuse Pestilence. Because death is going to cycle. Alright. The update I got from my store in Australia is that there's a delay up to a month. The Canada delay really surprised me though. Hopefully that resolves quickly. Okay, let's stand up. We got Soul Strike, Kalu, Energy, Soul Strike, Colossus, 2, 4, 5, 6. Top card is a Legion. We're going to Limbo Colossus to the top of the deck for Legion. Okay. Which actually... No, never mind. Okay. We got 1 threat here. Death is going to initiate an attack. We're going to use our ability, Magic, to play Colossus to be the defender of the attack. It's going to be 3 after its activation. Place 1 pursuit counter. And then we'll deal a damage to Colossus and Magic for Death's response. We're just going to do this. Okay. And then Famine is hanging out with us. Ooh, hey Gurismo, how's it going? We get an encounter card, and this is shuffling. This is tough. This is a tough scenario. But I feel like we're starting to get a little bit of footing. Top card is Magic's Crown. All right, we got Schism. When revealed, if Ruler of Limbo is in play, place 2 threat on it. Place 2 threat on the main scheme otherwise. He's a guard. Then we've got A Time of Famine. When defeated, the player defeated this scheme discards the top 10 cards of their deck. It comes in with 6. Not bad. Waiting for the world-ending event, the solar eclipse. Yeah, we're about to go and hang out and check out the solar eclipse as well. I'm pretty excited. That has an acceleration icon. This is no longer there. Let's mission team to draw Magic's Crown. We got basic spell on the top of the deck. Basic spell is pretty decent at this point. So let's go ahead and use Magic to spend a Magic's Crown to play basic spell, which is going to take this down to 3. No, we're actually just gonna deal 3 damage to Schism. Magic is gonna take out Schism. Gurismo, are you in the path of totality? Okay, so the top card is Scrying. Let's go ahead and Soul Strike, Kalu to play Legion. Legion's going to thwart 1 here, discard Scrying, remove 2 more threat. Colossus is going to thwart 2 here. Almost 99.9. It's super cloudy. Oh no! I'm hoping it's not cloudy here. I haven't really looked yet, but I'm hoping it's not. That'd be sad. We are going to flip down to Alter Ego. And we'll stand up. So we got Soul Sword, which we're going to keep. We got Exorcism, Stepping Disc, Spiritual Meditation, Desperate Measures, 2, 4, 5, 6. Desperate Measures does go on Legion. Just from like a... Yeah. Got 2, Confuse. Counter card, targeted for extermination. When defeated, a player defeats this scheme, confuses their identity. Comes in with 3. Okay. We're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to mission team to draw into med team. We are going to Spiritual Meditation. Spiritual Meditation and a Magic Barrier. We'll toss the Magic Barrier. Spiritual Meditation to draw a Stepping Disc. And Strength, we're going to toss the... Ooh, that's actually interesting. Soul... We're going to toss Desperate Measures. I like it, but I also don't think that... I think I'll need to chump with Legion before I use it. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to interrupt by putting a Spiritual Meditation on the top of our deck. Legion is going to thwart 1 here. We'll discard Spiritual Meditation to remove 2 more, which is going to clear targeted for elimination, which is going to confuse our identity. And Mission Leader is going to draw us into Dum Dum. Top card is Exorcism. Once I get this box, I'm trying a Storm Dive Bomb against these guys. Ooh, that's going to be, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be really, really good. Okay, let's go. Sounds like some nasty weather. Okay. Let's play Dum Dum to play Stepping Disc. I'm going to put Scrying on the top of our deck. To use Strength to play Exorcism. So we'll remove 4 threats from Horseman of the Apocalypse. And confuse War. I want to see how fast I can defeat them. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'd never readied. I still have not played the top card of my deck, which is kind of interesting. Let's go Limbo. To swap Soul Sword with Scrying. Let's go ahead and use our ability to drop Soul Sword on the table. So whenever we have a physical or a wild resource, we have Piercing, or +1 attack. We're going to Scrying to go Exorcism, Cable, and Maria Hill. Let's go Maria on top. We will draw... Actually, no, we're going to draw Maria. Let's go Cable on top and Exorcism there. Triskelion and Med Team are going to play Maria Hill. That's going to draw us Cable. And we've got an Energy on the top of our deck. Alrighty. Colossus, let's just start beating up on some of these. Colossus is going to attack for 2 on Famine. I'm also trying to figure out if it's better to stomp one of them down at a time. Probably. Okay, so that's 2. Magic is going to attack for 2 on Famine. We'll use Cable to play Stepping Disc to ready, and we're going to put Colossus on top of our deck. We'll attack for 3 now, because Colossus is on top of the deck. And that is 7 on him. Maria is going to thwart 2 here. And we'll stand up. We got Colossus. We got Energy. We got Spiritual Meditation. Stepping Disc 2, 4, 5, 6. Top card is a Venom. Alrighty. We're going to Limbo Colossus for Venom. And then we're going to go into Villain. We got 2 here. Phantom's going to initiate an attack. We're going to use a Energy to play Colossus from the top of our deck and declare him as the defender. So it's going to be 2. Ruler of Limbo is in play, place 2 threat on it. It's not, so 2 knocks the toughness. And then we're going to discard the top 10 cards of our deck. 2, 4, 6, 8. Which will give us an encounter card. Famine is going to swap into Pestilence, which we have already teed up to be confused. From what I've seen, 1 at a time in order of how annoying they are to you. I think that's the right way to do it. I think that's the right way to do it. Storm showing the Horseman what the real apocalypse looks like. Yeah, heck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay. 2 encounter cards. Top card is a Magic Barrier, which is good to know. We have used this, though. The Scepter of Death. When defeated, the player defeats this game deals 1 damage to each character they control. I don't love that. Then we've got the Golden Horse attached to the villain with the fewest hit points without the aerial trait. So that has to be Famine at this point. So we have to get rid of those. Because they're considered to have 1 hit points, which means that they wouldn't. Yeah. So we have to get rid of them. 2, 4, 5. Alrighty. We have a physical resource on the top of our deck, which means that Legion can deal some pretty decent damage. After you attack the attached villain, that also means that I have to make 3 attacks, which is really annoying. So let's go ahead and just start doing that. Magic is going to attack for 3 on Pestilence. And then we're going to treat our identities text box as if we were blank. I'm not going to do that quite yet. I will attack again. So that's at 7 out of 12. Let's go Spiritual Meditation. Draw a Magic Barrier. Cable. Top card of the deck is White Tiger. We will probably toss Cable here. We'll use Magic Barrier to play Stepping Disc, which will stand us up. We'll put Magic Barrier on top of our deck. And I didn't actually realize this, but Legion is going to thwart here. Discard Magic Barrier, heal 2, he'll take the Consequential. That's going to clear Time of Famine, which will discard the top 10 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm curious to see how well a rush deck with Wolverine. I think it would do pretty good, as long as you're not doing this mission side schemes. We got Kalu. That's gonna mission leader. Top card is Nick. Alrighty. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and use Magic's ability. We're going to use Superpower Training, Venom, and Basic Spell to play Nick. Actually, first, Maria is going to thwart here. Yo, what up, Nelson? What's up? How's it going? Then we're going to play Nick. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3. Top card is Desperate Measures. Forgot how nice Spiritual Meditation is. Haven't played a Mystic in a while. It's so good. It's so good. Age of Apocalypse. Yeah, we got Venom in here to take care of mission side schemes things. So we do have a wild now, which is great. So we will attack for 3, which will take this to 10. We will then trigger this ability. So this is now considered blank, but then this goes away. I assume that the next villain is immediately to the right of the current villain. If the current villain is the rightmost, then the next villain is the leftmost. I assume if you knock them out, then it just goes to the next one, right? It would have to. Yeah. So I think we'll just go Nick will knock out Pestilence, which I assume that gets discarded. And this is at 0. Or does that not get discarded? It only moves even if they're dead. So like now he's just knocked out. He's dead. And we don't have an active villain. And oh, if he has no, so he's still out. I see. I see. I see. I see. So he's not actually dead. That's really frustrating. have to get rid of them. Okay, so there's that, and then the spear is still around. So we'll have to flip down to do some. Oh, we still have mission team. I forgot about that. We're gonna grab desperate measures. Alrighty, let's go spiritual meditation to draw genius. Spiritual meditation. Don't get to see the top card. Spiritual meditation. Oh wait, we have to discard a card. Discard Callow. Getting propped up by the other three. Yeah, right? Right? We played the second spiritual meditation. We'll grab Soul Strike. Nice. And a Cosmo. We'll toss Cosmo. Let's play Genius to play Soul Strike to deal 4 damage to death. Then the top card of our deck is a physical. So we do stun death. We'll use Exorcism to play Desperate Measures on Legion. Colossus will go ahead and get 2 damage on death. The ones without HP still activate, but they don't resolve their power. Yeah. Oh, we're down. That's fine. Let's flip down to Alter Ego. Okay. We're gonna toss Med Team. We're gonna stand up. We got Strength, Basic Spell, Ironheart, Energy, Triskelion, 2, 4. I'm actually going to hang on to Med Team because I don't want to draw that last card. All right. We got 1. Confuse. And counter card is Horseman of Pestilence. Heal 2 damage from Pestilence. Beans. Give her a tough status card and she activates against us. Oh, jeez. Okay. So she's scheming for 3. Deal 1 damage to an ally at the mission. Give the activating enemy an additional boost card. So 3. After this activation, Famine activates against you. Do not give Famine a boost card. So that's going to be 3, 7 total. So we go up to 8. Okay. Then War is now our active. Whoops. Unless they have their attachments, yeah. Yeah, I'm this is a tough scenario. Nick is gonna go away. We have a lot of threat now. Hey, Joshy, thanks for the subscription. 8 months. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you. Oh, okay. So Death is out. Famine has 5. War is full up. Let's flip up. We're going to choose a spell with a physical resource. Be Magic Barrier. So actually, we want a lightning. We want lightning. We have a stepping disc. We don't. Legion is going to attack Famine for 2, discard 2 more. So that's 4 total damage. So 7 goes to 11. Where does the time go? I don't know. It's crazy. Playing champions. Yeah, fair. Very fair. Very, very fair. Okay. Let's have top card of the deck is Stepping Disc. Uh, we'll pierce 2 here. No, actually, you know what? We're going to limbo stepping disc with strength. We're going to do 3. We're going to use Triskelion to place stepping disc, which will ready, and we're going to put Soul Strike on the top. We'll use Med Team and our ability to play Soul Strike to deal 4 damage here and stun War. War is the discard and upgrader support. We'll use this and we will discard Blood Gem. Get rid of that, okay? Energy will play Ironheart. We'll draw strength. We'll deck out. So we have to do 2 damage to Famine, or 1 damage to Famine, 2 damage to Pestilence, and 5 damage to War. Okay. Oh, wait, actually, the Amplify here, there's supposed to be 1 more on there. Okay. Top card is a Stepping Disc. Mission Team will draw us a Stepping Disc. We got Spiritual Meditation. All right. Ironheart will go here. And it's after I attack. So I might as well attack there. Which is discarding the top 10 of our deck. I do have a Stepping Disc. So let's go ahead and attack here. We'll discard 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Top card of the deck is a Magic Barrier, which is nice. And that goes away. Okay. We can basic spell to play Stepping Disc to ready our hero. And place... I guess it doesn't matter. We'll place a Soul Strike on the top. And we will pierce 2 damage here. Okay, so now it's just here that we're looking at. We'll go 3 damage there. Which will take us to 10. So 2 more damage and we're good. I think I played I think I've been confused too long. I think I played one of the confused spell cards while I was confused. Oops. Oh well. We'll stand up. There's a lot of upkeep in these scenarios so far. Not really Unus. I think the mission added to that, but this one has a lot of stuff going on. We got Soul Strike, Magic Barrier, Energy, Venom, 2, 4, 5, 6 is Exorcism. Top card of the deck is Cosmo. We're going to Limbo Cosmo with Magic Barrier. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Exactly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We're going to add 1 threat here. That takes us to 10. Which we could lose. Part of me kind of wishes that I didn't stun War. Because I have Magic Barrier, which could have ended it immediately. But now we're rolling the dice on if we're going to lose there. Okay, so stun. Result of forced response on the active villain as if it had at least 1 hit point remaining. Move the active counter to the next villain and resolve the forced response the same way. So, discard an upgrader support that I control. discard Desperate Measures. And then we're going to deal 1 damage to each character you control. No, I'm not going to discard Desperate Measures then. I will discard Soul Sword. And then we take a damage, and then everyone dies. Then we've got Toughness. If Release the Hounds is in play, place 3 threat on it. Otherwise, find Release the Hounds and reveal it. Peace sails, but who's trying? Release the Hounds. The first copy of Hounds revealed each phase gains Surge. Okay. So we'll just attack here, and we're done. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to flip down. We're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to attack here. Now we're done. So we're at 8. Whew. That was tough. Those are tough. I do think that knowing the scenario now, what I would probably do is sit here and take out one of them at a time. And then whichever one's the most annoying. And then take them out. And then you could sunlock them for a while. So I think I was trying to spread out damage, where what I really should have been doing is focusing on one, sniping them, moving to the next, sniping. And it's also like every multi-villain scenario, where the more you play it, the more it kind of makes sense and flows a little bit better. But whew. I thought we were done. I thought we were done for there. Okay, strike the mission side scheme. It was defeated. Follow the defeated instructions for the side scheme in the campaign log. For the rest of the campaign, each player may shuffle 1 copy of Desperate Measures into their deck at the start of each game. That card does not count against your minimum deck size. Cool. Nice. The mission side scheme was not defeated. Follow the not defeated overseer minions. Record each identity's hit points, which is 8. And we're at Apocalypse's Citadel. What news from my horsemen, Rex? My lord, your horsemen have been defeated, and the X-Men are on their way here. No matter, the strong survive and the weak perish. This is the way of the Apocalypse. Apocalypse, your time ends today. Seeing all of this Magneto stuff is really making me think that we're going to get Magneto as that 4th villain, or that 4th hero. I started watching this. I don't see a way through. Look at you now. It was tight. It was tight. I don't think it was a clean win. I think I used this when I shouldn't have. So that's fair. That I don't think that I could have played one of my exorcisms. I may have been able to, but I looked down and I was like, oh no, I forgot that I was confused. So alrighty. Well, I'm gonna run actually like pretty quickly, because we are heading over to the park to watch the eclipse. So if Magneto is not the 4th hero based on the art story, then well played, FFG. 100%. But I hope everyone has a good day. If you are near the eclipse, please be safe. I know it's going to be really crazy driving and all of that stuff, so be safe, but enjoy it as well. Don't look at it. Don't look at the eclipse. That's bad. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back on tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Ark. Thanks. Sweet. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. We're going to continue on in the campaign and see how far we can get tomorrow. Awesome. Appreciate y'all. See you around. Peace.